Hey folks, I'm Aspen Arrow. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon and our Aspen Aptitude series with a fresh file, no candles, no unlocks. We are here at the Crossroads to pick a team for Act 2. And we've unlocked most everybody. We didn't quite have enough for our last character, and then this one has a quest. Probably won't do the Crusader quest quite yet. Let's see. I'm thinking we'll try and initially stick with like base game characters, just since some of these are the DLC. So someone might not have those if they have a fresh file. Not quite sure what to take today though. And we are going to try to get through the first region for this video. It hopefully will happen. Having a bit of a pain day today, so it is very hard to sit or stand or really do anything, but we're trying to do it anyway. Let's keep our PD. Since we have started her unlocks, it seems like the best thing just to kind of continue. At least for me, I try to target one character and keep getting the same. We could just continue with party we did last time. Seems like it might be a little boring. Oh, we are not on the test branch right now. You know, there are some changes coming, and I have played some of the occultist myself. Obviously not recorded. But we'll mess around with the paths once they are fully aligned and finished. I think for now, let's just not confuse things and keep with the regular version. Sorry, sip of coffee. I always want to take Hellion, so let's take Hellion. Is this going to be a good team? I don't know. I don't know. My brain just isn't there. I have great stress heal. I guess we'll still go Man-at-Arms. The bolster stress heal is just so consistent. Maybe Junia? I don't know. Let's see what this looks like. Another thing is we don't have all the skills, so like I was thinking, oh, Junia can stress heal. No, she can't until we get her unlocked. So let's just look at who's got what. Plague Eater, Pyrophobic. Well, that seems bad. Vicious on Hellion's nice. This is one of those just seems to cause weird problems. Oh, Audrey with extra health is nice, but life sensitive stinks. Wow. And we can't re-roll quirks yet. This is gonna be the rare time you see me stuck here on the screen. I'm like, what in the world do I do? I guess we'll still run Junia. This is kind of a... Oh, we have to hit the... Never mind. I have to think about that we're not in, Kingdoms. I have to think about that we're not in Kingdoms.
Avarice slips unseen into the catacombs of the mind.
Oh, maybe it is a cultist.
One must embrace it.
What's his opening skills? And it wants to be in 3. That's okay. Problem is, Audrey wants to be in 3. She's fine with that, though. We can just... Don't love light sensitive, though. Need to get rid of that. I guess Junia could help. So why I've suddenly had the realization, let me expand on my thoughts here, is I need to be able to hit rank 4 really consistently. And not with a dot. So that would be a dot. Audrey can hit. See, obviously we don't have much unlocked. Technically, I think she could hit rank 4 with some of hers. So Judgment could hit and could get strengthened with Hand of Light. Bonnie can only hit with a dot. Abyssal Artillery hits rank 4. Demon's Pull hit rank 4, and some of his other skills hit rank 4. We have Wanderer Hellion. Hellion can hit rank 4. He can guard, which is kind of helpful. And then Dismas also can hit rank 4. This is some really shoddy healing, though. Like, Occultist isn't a good healer, so I am wondering if it's still just do like this and get one of their... Oh, I forgot to turn Wayne down. We're just gonna have a mess of an episode today, guys. I'm sorry. All right, we'll try this. If for no reason, then it's named and to get off the screen. Enough thinking. Let's do. I haven't done Act 2 since I think it was reworked again. So I may be over preparing. Maybe it's less restrictive than it was, but I definitely need to be able to hit rank 4 based on my previous experience. Let's get going. Do. It's unavoidable. Good resist. Try. Unmastered skills. We'll let her conviction tokens. I guess this will be a good intro to tokens that take a while. Nice. Gonna be a weird one. Nobody's got their skills. Alright, well, hey, good resist. We'll just go ahead and guard so she doesn't get any more stress. Okay, so Conviction is something that Junia, our Vestal, gets. Depending on her path, she gets it in different ways, but on this path, it just generates every turn? Yes, that seems correct. Yeah, turn start gets one. So the more you have, the more certain things do. So if I have 3 of them, it deals 100% damage and 9 burn, basically. It empowers the heal, empowers a lot of her skills. So we could wait another turn, but we're just going to go ahead and work on this guy. And unfortunately, Al here is a little useless for hitting the front because I will trying to use Junia's Hand of Light to get her a strength token. So we'll probably work on getting Al back here some extra unlocks. So we don't need to use his dagger stab. No, what is it? Sacrificial stab. He's got a couple of them. In the meantime, the combos don't hurt anything, and like Wicked Hack benefits so that we can do 8 whole damage. But not enough to kill. Darn old death armor. Alright. In. And we got the Crusader's helmet again. Could grab Bounty Hunter this region. That could be interesting. Be interesting over Al, but then Al can't get his story unlocked. Our health isn't the worst thing. Wait, the Watchtower, extra chance of Resolute. We did get some stuff when we did our candles, so we have a scouting map. We have 2 mastery. And again, this is from DLC, so we will grab the one we unlocked, which is the Wolf Cub. Gives us extra chance at relationship and some stress resistance if we have luxury gear. Which we don't. We could grab food barrels, which aren't awful. Trinket wise, I would love to get that, but we're not getting. If we go to the Shroud, anchoring and some bleed resistance isn't the worst. And we're still on slime mold diet for now. Oh, we also have some trinkets from, and we do have leeches in case we get a disease. That seems good. So let's get everybody some food. Oh, she got robust. Nice. So it does warn us that we can get a quirk from it. Yep, there's the dysentery. So we got both. So we got robust. She's extra disease resist. We got dysentery. Minus 20% health on entering a region. So I guess it's a good thing we have those leeches. No more dysentery. Dysentery be gone. I don't mind him giving Boudica a block. And silent treatment would be fun. If we had a way to do anything with it. But we do not. No Shambler pet for us yet. What do we have? We do not have any bandages. We do have some herbs. Junia does not have a way to get rid of dots yet. I do wish the 3 basic items were at every inn. I don't think that would be overpowered. That's just me, but I feel like bandages, anti-venom, and burn salve being at every inn would be fine. I don't think it'd break anything. It at least would let you prepare for whatever region you're going to. And let's see. I already saw the Tangle. What was our things? So, I mean, this is... Honestly, of these, this is the better reward. As much as, like, trying to show different things, as usual, is something I'd like to do. Avoiding the Watchtower to get a 20% max health is just the better one here. Candles are important, but not that important. Not if the run isn't going to get there. So we get our 2 glimmers. I will grab the medicinal herbs. Gotta decide if we're gonna take Bounty Hunter too. He's not really unlocked, so I kind of feel like no. Should we fight a general? I don't think so. Not this early on. Not with underdone characters. I mean, the extra resolute chance would help, but yeah, we'll grab some smoke bombs. I like the smoke bombs. I think I'll grab some anti-venom in case we find a creature den. And I think we're probably fine. Hold on to our stuff. Could take food barrels. We're only gonna get slime mold. Matter. We'll grab one whiskey for later. Okay, mastery. Please make bolster heal stress. And I mean, that's not bad. We may do that for the final area if we get that far. Probably going to use a lot of Abyssal, but I feel like getting Hellion's damage up is probably more important. Yeah, let's get Iron Swan and we'll get Wicked Hack. And then this is just going to keep telling us, hey, you got something. Yeah, I know. I know. We're not doing it. All right, to the Tangle. We've spent our money. I think we're going to skip Bounty Hunter this time. And away we go. All right, that was a long, long intro today. I'll try and remember to put stamps on it this time. I was so good about that in the past, and now I just forget. But if you've made it through all of that rambling, hey, give me a like, a subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what party you want to see or who you're having trouble with. That I'm not the best Darkest Dungeon player by any means, but I am feeling like I have a decent handle on the game, and I like sharing how to play. I think that's ultimately why I started the channel, was like, well, I feel like I'd got a decent grasp of some of these things. Maybe I can help someone out. Vintage collection's nice. That lets us avoid the watchtower. I don't know that we'll take Memories of a Dream. We may go here. Wow. Lots of shrines. We can get very little fights, though, unless we go to the lair. I almost wonder if it's worth doing the first two fights as much as Vintage Collection. Vintage Collection, if we can get some blood, would be so good, though. Be very helpful for, So we're just committing to it. I think I saw we may break all our armor too, but let's see what we get. See the blood. It will help with the last area. Combat items. Strange wines. We want combat items. Hypochondriac. God damn it. I just got rid of that off of like on my just test save that I was messing around with. I think I had 3 people with hypochondriac. Fucking hate hypochondriac. Alright, well, is what it is. I also hate assistance encounters. Because literally all it's doing here, so I can get my armor back, which is awesome. We can get some stagecoach items, or we can just leave. But this will impact his relationship with 2 people. They'll lose a point, or Boudica and the occultist will lose a point. So there's literally no positive to be gained here, and I don't understand, but I guess I'm just gonna take that. It can be valuable to go look at what your relationships are, but everyone should be give or take the same in the first region, which is they should be at, 9 or 10. Unless they got a pit from the valley fight. As I said, I think we're going to work on Al on these reflections so he can do a little more in rank 4. And as before, I'm going to go ahead and cut them out so it stays spoiler free. I'm not sure that's the right decision, but I feel like people might want to experience these on their own. If you have a different opinion, let me know. I'll see you in a minute. All right, we are back. And we're going to go ahead and for now swap off. Don't really benefit that much from the unchecked power anyway. So we're going to put vulnerability hex on and just have him kind of support ultimately Boudica. All right, where are we going? I don't want to go to another study. I would hopefully like a fight, or this region is going to be really... Oh my. We are going to have no resources. Whoops. So this is one of the downsides in the beginning. I feel like getting the shrines is great, but I may get through a whole region without a fight. So maybe we should have gone to the... We will take the water and take more relationship damage. But it's a nice stress heal. And a decent little heal in and of itself. Yeah, we may end up getting through this whole... Oh, we did get a creature done at least. To say with no resources because we haven't got any fights. So there maybe was an argument to go ahead and do that general. At least the first 2 parts instead of getting the blood. All right, so we did actually grab. I was a little... Oh, I never put our items on. How silly. The other thing... The... I guess we're gonna have to fight. Grab the bandages. Okay. I did grab the Intervenom in the hopes that we were gonna get a creature done. Alright. Alright. This time I am going to take a look. He's at least neutral with Junia and Barristan, and in this case, Barristan has a little more, so... It seems like one always disagrees with everything, and normally it's Junia. Good resist. Alright. So my priority is to get rid of one of the spiders. I don't care which spider, but one of the spiders. Go ahead and clear off his blind and the dodge. There we go. 5 damage. Hooray! Everybody's bleeding. 1 spider down. Spider goes next, so I was tempted to let Junia, but because then Hellion can start working on these, but we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and guard for a minute, just so that all of our dots go into one place. We can actually give someone some fortitude. Didn't get hit in rank 4, but you're fine. Give a combo to Hellion. Oh, we resisted. Excellent. 6 damage into a combo. Hooray! Alright. 1 down. Alright. Big hit. There we go. And that was probably not the ideal time to end that fight. You can kind of control when these show up, and that was not the best time, but whatever. I'm apparently impatient today. And again, we just want to get rid of some dodges. Excellent, we actually hit through that one. Alright, 1 spider down. Sweet. And we can heal off this combo. Get syphilis, because that's what happens when you kill spiders, guys. You try and smush them, they give you syphilis. So I guess we should always gently carry them outside. We'll let her get another round of empowerment. Take a crit. Ouch. Actually, we will clear the corpse here so they can't eat again. We'll get what little dot we have. No, we won't. We will resist. We will miss. Excellent. We'll get munched on some more. We will defend Boudica. Ugh, we're gonna need to heal that off. The big bleed. Glad we switched it over. So she's got extra damage because her health is low. Which is something the game, maybe it tells you on the tooltip. I know that's something that's being worked on too. I don't know that it actually tells you anywhere, but, oh, here. It does in the conditions. So we can get 25-50% damage. So that's also a good thing to know. It was supposed to add 2 vulnerability, but instead what it did was the vulnerability and the shield, the block token, canceled each other out. So that can be useful. It also can kind of mess with your skills, which if I didn't want to kill that one, I would show here. And he ate. Oh well. See if I can't show it here. Well, we'll weaken that crit at least, which is helpful. So it was a 4. Isn't great. Okay, so if we defend her, it says 2 blocks. Okay, no blocks, but there's no more vulnerable. Hey, we landed the burn this time. Probably try and heal Hellion up before we leave. it's a wee bit. It's better than crit 0 plus bleed. Her healing threshold's pretty low. But we should be fine. We'll get some travel heal. It doesn't look like this is going to be a fight-intensive area. You're doing okay. We'll bleed a little bit of it, but... Junia not taking too many hits so far. And we get a tightness appendage. And at least knock off some of that loathing, because we're about to max that. And since I can see there's at least a fight there, we'll go this way. There's a wheel. Oof. Yeah, this is going to be a crummy region. Alright, we are gonna keep going with our occultist, so I'll see you in a minute. Alright, and we're back, and we got what I was looking for, which is this one. Binding Shadows can be done in rank 4, at least currently. We'll see how everything changes. And lets him get unchecked power. Again, right now, the only thing that really benefits from it is, weird, his heal. So we probably aren't going to run this yet, because the curses, the vulnerability, and the combo actually kind of supports Boudica up front. But my hope is, by the time we get to the end of the act, we will have a reason to have unchecked power, aside from the heal. Go ahead and toss up a Glimmer. And as usual, I don't want to deal with the stress dealers. Thank you, Boudica. That was lovely. I appreciate that. More diseases incoming. No? Okay. Little heal off that combo. Hey, and we resisted the blight. They resisted the weaken. Excellent. Alright. Big hit. That was not a big hit. I'm disappointed in you, Boudica. Might as well keep the diseases contained to one person. Junia hit harder than the Hellion. Alright. That's better. Okay. There's our second fight this region. Alright, last fight. We will get through the cultist fight, and I think that is all I have in me today. Normally, if there was a sluice, I think I'd try and do it. I sort of forgot we need a trophy, so... Yeah, this was not my best run. But we'll see what happens in the next part. I'm gonna assume I can get through the cultist fight, but maybe I'm incorrect. I'm fine with getting rid of the altar first. I just don't want to deal with the back line. So I think there's probably an argument to get rid of the front line first, but once they get block pluses and regens and invisibility and blah 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 blah, it feels very challenging. Let's go ahead and give Boudica a consecration, which will give either a block or a dodge. Let's guard to get him some blocks, because they're just gonna sit there and get blood communed over and over, and blood bonded over and over and over and over. Every turn for all eternity. Try to get the heal off this. Alright. It was worth a shot. Alright, you go. Actually, I'm gonna let that heal charge up one more round. Ooh. I think Weakening Curse gets rid of crits, so we might end up taking that. That's fine, he didn't want to do damage anyway. Thank you so much. Come here. And we're gonna guard again. Get our block. And get blinded again. Hooray. Could weaken the crit, but then I guess it's fine. We can kind of show what happens. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of her bleed. We are going to do a fully empowered heal. Better than nothing. Unfortunately, the weaken didn't land on the one I wanted, and we have no real way to clear this, so that stinks. Hey, we dodged something. We'll use the herbs. Okay, so now that we're back to Boudica, we used Yop to try and get rid of that extra high crit. I was trying to weaken it, essentially. And now she's going to do less damage and have less speed for every token. So the longer you do it, the more often you do it, these stack. And currently, we don't have a way to clear it. So she's just going to do less damage now, which was not ideal. But we're going to try anyway. We'll go ahead and get another block token. I may be wrong. We might actually be dying here with all the bones. Might actually need to move Junia up. Alright, that gets him a bunch of blocks at least. That stinks. Alright, well. Try and get rid of one. Alright. Thank you, Junia. You can see as the was going to be 8 damage, did 6. But we did 6 with combo, so who knows? Oh. Try and weaken this. Not great. Yeah, I've got... And you can see this is going to impact my relationship because they both want to be healed. Cool. That's fine. Actually just move him back and let Junia take a hit. Not who I wanted to heal, but okay. That won't go off till next turn. Yeah, this fight's just gone poorly. Excellent. 1+ bleed. She can't judgment. Fine. Resist. Can we please? Oh my goodness. We may just lose Hellion here because I just want to get through the fight. Okay, that's a little better. We will hit Death's Door though. Yeah. Okay, we should have a heal. And a bolster. Finally, Insignia went off. Okay, you're just gonna be upset no matter what, I see. Got it. Hey, we got a pip at least. And yeah, okay. This is a stupid fight. Did not play well. Hey, we got something to go with our silent treatment. That could be fun. Alright, we're through it. It was ugly, but we're through it. I really miss regen. I love her regen ability because it just offsets the dots so well. Hey, we got some more slime mold. Alright, folks, it was not pretty, but we're here. We didn't get many fights, which I'm concerned about. And they're so squishy when they are not leveled up. We are also hypochondria, so we got what? Syphilis from the spider. Plague eater fearing, blundering, excellent. And Chthonian fearing versus slime and swine. We got a hail draft. We got some mastery. Not, I guess, because she healed to 50%. Yeah. And we do at least get a discount from our spider leg. They gave us syphilis. Which, by the way, minus 25% max health. Combat start, we are going to get a weaken, a vulnerable, or a blind. So we may need to go find a creature den and change it to Terranism or something. Alright. I think we're going to call that good. Thanks so much for joining me today in Darkest Dungeon 2. I hope you will leave a like and a comment. Don't forget we have a Discord. Trying to get that off the ground. Would love to see more people in there. As always, have a pleasant day, and I'll see you next time.